So again, very non-efficient way, but we basically recreated equivalent exchange, kinda. Um, and it's not pretty, and it took us like an hour just to get the friggin' stones and engines right, and anyway, so far from perfect, but it works. It is what it is.
So if you did the math, it'd be like every like 1,000 or so cobblestone, you'd get one diamond.
Which is the exact same ratio that equivalent exchange does, but uh, equivalent exchange just does it infinitely faster and cuts out all of these middle blocks. So
Yeah.
anyway, so now we'll go back to the house because that kind of gives you a quick rundown. Um, all right, so over here we've got the basic solar array, which we're trying to get enough stuff to upgrade, which I'm close. Um, and then that's going out to an MFE, and then a transformer is getting stepped down, and then what you can't see below this is another block, which I'm going to go around to.
Where'd you go? I lost you.
I'm sorry, did you mark the house?
No, I'm at the like the factory place thing with
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
at
you're
the
right here.
solar array panel.
You're right here. Sorry.
Oh, there you are. There you are. Sorry.
I just went down into it. There's a little alcove. There you go. All right, so MFE step or transformer steps down to a low voltage transformer, and then we go back down again. Uh, and then diamond cables, which go to two bat boxes. And then left side you're familiar with, that's just normal electronic furnace. And singularity compressor. Josh is working on making uh, armor and stuff. And then this other one is my basic little setup, which again, this was just a test to see how all this works. But same thing you saw over at the quarry. You got the pulverizer that feeds over to the induction smelter. Now this is a slightly different thing. If you put sand in either one of the toggles, so either the left or the right one, um, and then whatever pulverized material, click on the induction smelter and then click on the recipes, and it'll show you like if you did sand and two pulverized gold, you get a gold ingot. So it's kind of the 2-for-1 ratio, because when you pulverize it,
Yeah.
you get 2 dust for 1 ore. The difference is you have to add a sand. Basically, they came up with a way to make sand and cobblestone a useful resource, because if you pulverize cobblestone, you get sand now. So it just makes it where cobblestone has more use, I guess. But anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
And what are these Magma Crucible
yeah. Okay.
things?
So hold on, let me go grab some redstone real quick. All right. Are you watching the Twitch feed too?
No, but I can't.
I mean, you can, it doesn't matter. And by the way, for I guess the 2 people that are in the Twitch feed, if you guys have any questions, feel free to post in the chat and I'll try to answer them. This is a new server. We're just trying to figure out Tekkit LIte right now. So anyway, so Magma Crucible. If I put in redstone, it's gonna melt the redstone. And if I didn't have this hooked up to another machine, it would be filling the reservoir over on the right. It's got 10,000 Minecraft, uh, it's like liters or something, but anyway. Um, and again, instead of an arrow in this one, the little teardrop thing is the recipes. You just click on it and it shows you what it makes. So it's called a magma crucible because it literally makes lava. You can put in cobblestone and make lava.
Oh. Or netherrack or
Right.
all this stuff here. Stone. Nice.
So the last one is redstone. So if you put redstone in there, it melts down the redstone, and then the right thing is a liquid transposer. So if you look on the right, the little reservoir, hover your mouse over it, and you'll see the little thing ticking up. So it's at
Yeah.
8,600. and then it'll 8625, and like it's just ticking up. And so
Yeah.
basically, because I have the output going to the reservoir, the liquid transposer, it'll come over here and fill this reservoir instead. Um, and this is where you would put an empty frame to create the the cell that you saw earlier. So this doesn't charge it. This creates
Oh,
it
nice.
initially. So once it's created, you have to charge it on the conduit or the engine or whatever. But anyway, but it's got, I mean, tons of power um, in there. The If I had let that quarry run a full charge on that cell with just that in the quarry, we'll dig down about halfway to bedrock. So two of those, you can go all the way to bedrock, and not have to worry about
Nice.
setting up a solar array and the MFEs and whatever. It's just much more efficient. Yeah, and Josh just created this. Okay, oh, and this is cool too. We just figured this out earlier, but this is an anvil. We were trying to figure out how you repair stuff, especially stuff that's enchanted. And so if you stick um, the enchanted item or whatever, uh, it's going to let it repair, and it says enchantment cost is 3. That means it's going to take 3 levels. So it actually uses experience to repair stuff. Um, so experience actually matters now too, where, keeping your level, not dying, whatever, it's a currency.
Nice.
And then the last thing is just a powered furnace, which is just a normal furnace. It's just powered. Uh, and when I told you before, like it was trying to figure out how to make all of this work, I still don't know that this is the best way to make any of this work, but it was the way we figured out, which is
Yeah.
electricity running all of this, and then engines. You can use any engine. There's even a new Bluetricity engine, and that works. I was never a fan of Bluetricity, really.
Look at this. There's a whole nanosuit thing in here.
Yeah, that's the stuff Josh is working on. What's an invernium drop? Temporary recipe. Interesting. Insulated coil. Oh, he's got all kinds of stuff going on over here. I know he wanted to.
Yeah, I've never seen half.
He's messing with Railcraft. Railcraft is, whew, a whole other beast. But yeah, look over here. Come down to this thing, to the card assembler, and just look at the GUI on it. Like, right click on it.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's serious. Um, and you basically can piece different attachments and different tools. There's mobile engines. There's solar engines, like for the carts. There's all kinds of stuff you can make. So it's kind of ridiculous. Um, the assembler, which is the one right next to it that looks like a giant M on it. There's a new type of armor, and basically what it does is you have what's called an exoskeleton, which gives you no armor, no stats, no anything. But if you take the exoskeleton and you put it inside of the assembler, you can basically attach armor to the exoskeleton. Um, the cool thing with that is you can attach different enchantments. If you've got, like, I don't know, diamond helmet with, one protection 4 and I don't know, whatever. But you can basically, if you have 4 different helmets and they're all have different enchantments, you can attach all 4 of them to an exoskeleton helmet, and all of the enchantment stack and all of the different armor stack.
Wow. That's sounds overpowered.
I mean, it's still armor, like you still have to recharge it or whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, the rest of this is pretty much basic like you've used before, but we're still kind of getting started and getting things figured out. The enchantment table is over here, which if you've never used an enchantment table, it has to be set up in this configuration in order for it to work. There has to
Yeah,
be
I've seen them before.
where it draws in the letters in the books and whatever. Um,
Isn't this might be it, but there was a way to make it like a higher level enchanting table, like putting books on top of it or something. Maybe this was it. Maybe it was just books on the side or something.
Yeah, this does all the way up to whatever level you are. So like if you put in or sorry, this does up to level 30. There may be a higher level version. I don't know. But
Cool.
anyway, so here's your crash course. Um, Other than that, like I said, you're welcome to yank any of the gems or feel free to use any of the gear or any of the tools or anything. Um, and then, like I said, the web series is starting soon, and we're just kind of figuring it all out. We may even wipe the server and start over. Right now, it's been just a educational piece, um,
Yeah.
just to figure out what's what. Oh, be careful! Don't dig down right there. That was my first quarry.
You covered it.
Yeah. Well, I also, in addition to quarry, I created a filler, and I was gonna. That's what this is over here, which is supposed to fill all the way down to the bottom, but I guess it decided not to. I don't know.
Yeah.
So anyway, welcome to have fun with this and goof around and whatever. Like I said,
Yeah, it looks fun.
there's no equivalent exchange, um, and even though you'll see the recipe for alchemy bags and a few other things in there, don't use them because they're not alchemy, or you can actually, the bag doesn't even open. Like there's nothing in it. It won't use the interface, nothing.
Yeah. Cool. Wait, I don't see any monsters though. Are there no monsters?
Oh, I turned them off earlier. That's why the monster spawner quit. No, I turned them off the other day because Adam literally got hit with like 7 creepers in a row and he was just raging. So I turned off monsters for a little bit just to kind of give everybody a break, just to kind of catch up and figure out. Animals are still spawning, so you can get food and whatever. But I turned off monsters just for a little while. I'll turn it back on shortly, but it was just a.
Is is that what this is right here? Joshua's EXP pit?
Well, kind of. I think he found a dungeon, and so there's a monster spawner.
Oh, and he was just like farming EXP down here.
Well, he was using the spawner, but because I have monsters turned off, there are no monsters, even with the spawner. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, basically he found a dungeon by accident and then decided to wall off the dungeon, put the put a door here just so you could go down to the monster spawner, kill stuff, and get experience. But because to repair you need experience now. Um, I mean, it was nice. Oh, and here, go down here to just this little coal right here.
Yeah.
Do you have a pick yet?
No.
Here, wait, grab that.
But
I gotta take you out of God mode.
where'd you drop the pick? I didn't see it. Oh, I
Uh,
can't see it.
Should be in your inventory.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay.
All right, now mine the. There you go.
Oh, sweet.
Experience. So it's not for all blocks. Um, it's for coal, redstone, and gems. And maybe
Yeah.
Nicklight. Maybe Nicklight too. Um, but like ores don't give it to you.
And dirt and stuff.
No, yeah. Has to be special. But anyway, that's the gist. Like I said, our a little hovel, as